God, 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 God. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. This video, man, I've been really conflicted with this, man, because it's just kind of like this thing is it's getting out of control, yo. Like it's getting out of control with this trans with this trans stuff. Let me be very clear. I have absolutely no problem with trans women or men. I have no problem with that. But the problem, and it's really not mainly the men. It's not the trans men. It's the trans women. This whole idea that you can try to bully real women into pretty much submission, as far as trying to compete with what the hell we was born with. Like, what have we come to, yo? Like, what have we really come to here? Like, I don't even know. I'm like flabbergasted. Like, bro, the simple definition of a woman can't even be answered anymore because now there's so much complexity to it to where it's like, well, if you are what do they call it, if you identify as a woman, then you're a woman. No, bro, like that's not the case, bro. Like, you cannot fight genetics, you cannot fight just biology. Like, if you have a vagina, a real vagina, sorry for even being this graphic, but at the end cap, it's just kind of like, if you were born with a vagina, you are a woman. Now, trans women, if you want to identify as a woman, hey, that's cool. But don't try to take over. Like, it's so look, y'all, I was watching this video. My sister had reposted from this girl's page. This is my first time ever even being on her page. But this right here is a trans woman who pretty much is getting on the lines of actual trans women. It's because you have to hear some of the stuff that they really say and what they really believe. Like, it's really like they're trying to bully real women. Like, yo, I'm a part of LGBTQ, so I don't even need nobody trying to come for me because this is not even about that. The fact of the matter is, I'm a lesbian woman, and I'm a masculine lesbian woman, right? But does that mean that I'm a man? No, I'm fully aware that I'm a woman, right? I fully embrace all of my womanhood. The main thing that I just really cannot stand is my period, but that's the thing. Real women have periods. Real women have periods. If you don't have a period, you're not a real woman. Like, what the fuck? Like, that is basic biology. If you are bleeding from your vagina once a month, which is not anything to gloat about, because honestly, if that's what y'all want so bad, you can have it. Take it. Take it, please. Take it away. Because I can't stand it. But at the end of the day, if you do not bleed like how I bleed from my vagina every month, you should not be trying to come for me talking about how much of a real woman you are and all this. Like, this is craziness. All right, so the video my sister posted was this one right here. And I'm going to let you guys listen.
Trans women, you real women are just jealous because your men want us. You real women are just jealous because you don't look as good as, like, where's all of that coming from? Like, what is that about? But then as soon as you respond, like Jess Hilarious did, now we're transphobic.
Like, how was that even the case?
Disgusted with us. But
How?
nobody is saying nothing about the stuff that's coming to us.
This unwarranted competition that trans women portray to biological women is so weird. Like, somehow trans women are like above biological women. But at the end of the day, do you guys forget that like you transition to a woman? Okay? So like they're women and you transition to a woman. Like, you are not a biological woman, so why do you think you're above them? Like, I don't understand this weird competition. I personally think it's a lot of insecurity. Like, a lot of trans women are insecure that they're not biological women, so they want to start this weird beef that like, oh, we're better than you and we're different.
I don't even understand how.
All the time. And I'm seeing.
So, this woman could not be any more correct. Like, It's common sense. It's common sense. Like, what is there to compete about? Listen, you had to transition to become a woman. I was born a woman. I was born with a fucking vagina. Like, I don't, you were not born with a vagina. I don't even get where this is all coming from. This shit really blows my mind. But this is what I'm talking about. It's like common sense is no longer common anymore. It's no longer common. Like, why is this even an argument? Just like with the men and women, or, the women's bathroom issue. Like, let me show you guys this. This shit is fucking sick. Because here's the thing. Here's my take on the women's bathroom situation, right? Nobody is going to blink twice about this girl right here, right? This is a trans woman, right? But you walk into the bathroom, you don't get the instant threat or the instant like, ooh. You don't get that when you walk into the bathroom and see her. But now, when you walk into the bathroom and you see this,
what in the Harvey Quinn?
When you walk in the bathroom and you see that, why the hell would I want... Excuse. When you walk in the bathroom and you see that, why the fuck would any woman be comfortable with that? Now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say this. I am a masculine presenting woman. Sorry, excuse me. I walk into the restroom. I go in girls' bathrooms every day. Nobody looks at me crazy. Nobody gives me the, ooh, you don't belong in here. Nobody does that, because you want to know why? The stuff on my chest don't lie. You know what I mean? My facial features don't lie. You know what I mean? My voice don't lie. Like, I'm a girl. Nobody's going to feel uncomfortable about that, right? So like I'm saying, you see the girl, I don't even know where her picture just went, but you see her. You don't feel uncomfortable. You don't feel that. But you see this bullshit. Sorry, let me go back. You see this, and it's just kind of like, what in the fuck? Oh, and there was another one that just kind of just... This shit.
Convicted felon of the United States of America. I just have but one message for you. As a trans woman, as a human being, and as a true American...
For one, how the fuck? How are you talking about being in a woman's bathroom and your voice sounds like that and you look like that and you have a whole like, how do you even expect women to feel comfortable with you being in a bathroom with their young daughter, with their young kids, being in a locker room with their fucking daughters and shit? Like, how did we go so, like, I do not understand it. This guy, this woman, I'm sorry, screams predator to me. Get the fuck away from my, like, this is, and it just really blows my, your voice, do you hear how you fucking sound, dog? I would not be comfortable with my daughter walking in the, you walking in the bathroom of, where my daughter or anybody's at. Like, it's just, I don't get it. And I'm not, it has nothing to do with being a transphobe or I'm transphobic. It has nothing to do with that, bro. But it's basic human right, bro. If women don't feel comfortable with people like this being in their private areas, why is that? I don't understand. I just don't get it. I do not get it. I don't even understand why we even having arguments about this. Me personally, I just feel like there should be men's bathroom, women's bathroom, and all gender bathrooms. It should be 3 sets of bathrooms everywhere you fucking go. That way it doesn't have to be this big old debacle. I really don't get it, because at the end of the day, women have the right to feel uncomfortable if they don't want that in their bathroom. And it's so crazy, because we're all about fighting for women's rights and all this shit, but the basic women's right of feeling comfortable in their space where they do their lady business is being violated, because people like this don't want to understand that, look, it ain't nothing against you as far as who you identify as, but it's just, I don't feel comfortable with it. What is the fucking problem with that? What is the issue? And the thing about it is, you don't see this with you really don't see it with trans men. Like, I haven't heard any kind of issue with trans men in bathrooms. Like, I haven't seen, as big as the issue as it's been with the women's bathroom, I have not seen anything with trans men. It's been the women that's been pressing the issue. And my biggest thing is, with me being an LGBTQ is I'm so glad that, I was born in the era I was born in, because me coming out was not, I didn't have to go through the trials and tribulations like some of my elder, LGBTQ had to go through. You know what I mean? We just wanted to be accepted, right? And pretty much out of sight, out of mind, we do our thing. We want to be able to live life just like every normal American should. And we, out of sight, out of mind, we do our thing. We can get married. We can love who we love. Boom, boom, bam. But when you get to start depressing people and trying to force people to accept what you accept, that's the problem. This is the whole problem. You cannot press your own beliefs on people. You can't do that. And if women don't want people like this in their bathroom, and when I say people like this, I'm talking about, dude, you clearly look like a man still. Like, you clearly look like a dude still. It would make anybody uncomfortable, dog. And I'm not hating on you or anything like that. I'm not. It has nothing to do with that, man. But it's just a plain simple fact. Bro, if I have my little daughter or my little niece or whatever walking in the bathroom and see that, they're going to be scared. Like, what the fuck? I don't even understand. Bro, this clown shit, it was just, like, what the hell is this? What the hell is this, bro? It should not be this big of a deal. It should not be this big of an issue. Like I said, I'm really just, I don't understand. Men's, women's, all gender. Men's, women, all gender. So if women don't want to go into all gender and they want to go in the women's bathroom because they're women, they should have that option. Trans women, if you looking like him, looking like that, maybe you should use the all gender. But you trying to press it's just, you know what? Y'all, I just had to get on here and say my piece because this shit is out of control. It's getting to be really crazy. But me watching the video and this trans woman, I'm glad that she is a reasonable, like, she has common sense. Like, nobody is gonna, I'm sure she probably gets a lot of hate from her own community because she's speaking out on bullshit like this. Like, listen to this bullshit.
When the transphobia just comes out, the audacity and just the arrogance for cis women to believe that they own periods.
Cis women?
That they own womanhood. You don't. Okay, you don't own periods. You don't own womanhood.
We don't own periods? What the hell? Do you see? We don't own periods? Oh my God. So, who owns periods then? Who else has periods? What gender has periods, you motherfucker? I'm trying to understand. What gender has periods? Men don't have periods. Two genders, right? Men, women. Now, we can go ahead and float it in. We got the trans women, trans men. But at the end of the day, you have to transition from the original two to be whatever it is you want to be. So my whole point of being, who owns periods? Who owns it? It's really getting out of control. It's exhausting. My sister's in nursing school, and she literally told us that they're pretty much pushing the whole men can have kids now thing. Like, think about how confusing this will be for, like, future generation of kids, and just having to be taught that men can have babies. I never knew that a man with a penis can push a child down. A biological male whose whole bone structure isn't even made to carry children. I didn't know that they can have kids. But now this is what, we're being pushed to believe. And it's kind of like, yo, where did we go so wrong? Trans men, if they transition from a woman, biologically they were originally a woman. So yes, if they don't get the whole, you feel me? The whole, reconstruction down there, yeah, it's possible for them to push out a kid. But an actual man? No, that is impossible. Like, why is this something it's impossible. Why are you guys trying to press this in our brains? I don't get it. It's insane. But you know what? I digress. I just had to say my 2 cents on the topic, man. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section below. let's finish off this video before we get up out of here.
You experience both, and both are different for every person. But as a cis woman, it doesn't belong to you.
First off, biological women have the deed to womanhood. When was the last time you
Girls.
had a period? Right, you're biologically male. Your chromosomes prove that. So women, biological women, do own womanhood. We, as trans women, experience womanhood socially, but we do not experience womanhood biologically. Get it together.
This is what I mean when the trans
That girl, Brandi, Nitti, you go, girl. You go. You know what? And I'm glad to see that a representative from the trans community can actually have some common sense. And you know what I mean? Like, what is it that you guys are? Why are you guys trying to push this on us? Why is it that you're so pressed about owning periods? You can have it. Take this bullshit. I don't want it. Quite frankly, I don't want it. It's a hot mess. The fact that you're even trying, where we're even having this discussion is insane. But you know what? Like I said, I digress, man. You know, and if this is the road that we're all trying to go down, we all want to pretend to be stupid these days and want to pretend. It's pretty much like what do we call that? Brainwash. You're trying to brainwash people at this point. Like, you're not a biological woman. You are a trans woman. So you therefore cannot have periods, meaning you don't own periods, because only women, biological women, can have periods. That's as simple as that. You getting on TikTok making this damn video looking like a dumbass. Like, are you kidding me, dog? But anyways, peace, guys. See you on the next video.